Here we go again. Listen, right, it should be fixed, but I've restarted everything now, so I'm still getting a gig up, a gig down, so it's nothing on my end, right? It's absolutely gravy where I am, okay? Absolutely gravy. It's not me. I've restarted everything, right? I would text my wife when this went live. She can wait. Mate, she can wait. You know what can't wait? You becoming a green name. That's what can't wait, right? Someone give Bat Goose a membership. Can we test if it's the memberships that are breaking the stream? Can someone test this for me? Did you go for a shit? I did go to the toilet while I reset everything, yes, but not for a shit. Oh God, he's back. Payback for scamming Florida out of the Dyson stickers. You did this yourself, Chris. Okay, you never asked for them, and I blame Alex. Always blame Alex. Okay. Incoming scams. Mate, let's load this window up again. Including surprise announcement none of you have seen coming. It could be Games Workshop being absolute wankers, but I'm hoping it's something else, right? I am hoping it's something else. It's maybe like a double...
Last wall protocol engaged.
Maybe like a double announcement, kind of. Like, yeah, it's the Horus Heresy, which we all don't see coming, and it may be something else. So, mate, we'll see. What's wrong with grey names? They stink, right? April's on the roof holding an antenna, mate. No chance. No chance. Absolute no chance.
April's on the roof holding the antenna.
Nick, mate, thank you so much for the gifted membership. And who was that? Pezler, mate. Thank you so much, brother, for the gifted membership. I put you down for the giveaway box tomorrow.
Protocol engaged.
Mate, you're a legend.
Strength grows.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, mate. I have no idea what the surprise is. I have absolutely no idea what the surprise is. Something I do want to talk about is the Black Templar rumors. I did put out my Black Templar video on Saturday, so you guys would leave me alone. And again, I've heard from a whisper that hasn't whispered before that apparently it's going to be a multi-part release. And when I say multi-part release, just more than one. Right? It could be 2 models. It could be 3. It could be 4. It could be 5. I'm probably going to say 2 models. Maybe a HQ. Well, we are definitely going to get 1 HQ. I know that
Messiah
for a fact.
Rock, when will you leak the Chaplain Dreadnought?
Mate, if they make a Chaplain Dreadnought, I will give GW my life. Okay? Right? I would give them my life. So what I heard for the Black Templars... Again, right. So from another whisper I heard about Black Templars is they're supposed to be getting some type of chaplain character. But it is and it isn't a chaplain. Apparently it has a Crozius. Maybe it's going to be called, like, Chaplain something, but it's not just going to have the word chaplain. It's going to have something else as well, apparently.
Kill you like they did Dorn.
I swear to God, Rue, I hate you so much. I don't know what this could be. I really don't, like... a Judicia? Like, another version of a Judicia? Maybe for the Templars? Maybe? No, I don't think it's going to be a high chaplain, because that's Grimaldus. Grimaldus is the Reclusiarch. He is the main... He is the main chaplain, so it's not going to be anything to do with Grimaldus or anything, because he's got a new model. Mate, I think it's going to be something new they're going to add to it, right? Master of Sanctity? Maybe. Was expecting the Armageddon. No, mate, I was not expecting the Armageddon. We literally went through it before I had to restart my stream. Mate, I'm massively looking forward to the Armageddon book. A low chaplain. We have a high chaplain. What about low chaplain? What day are you going to UK Games Expo? I'm thinking of going up the day. Probably Friday, mate. But Sam, if you want to stand with me, it's 10 members. You should know this by now. Will it leak? Mate, going off GW's track record, why not? Why not? Helldivers has a board game that looks fun, does it? Any kill team rumors? Mate, I mentioned that in the weekend's video. Mate, I'm hearing Necron. I don't know how truthful that is. Maybe like a
The amount
two-world,
of leaks
maybe?
this week has to be with USA tariffs
Yeah.
and GW shipping products early to get ahead, knowing the risk but saving a buck. Classic GW.
Good old GW, mate. Never put it past GW to mess it up, right? Just leaked on Reddit, orcs dressed as Black Templars. Maybe. You know, shooting at Celestial Lions. Who knows? Any Tactical Squad news? Nothing on that Gaming Stuka. Is there new terrain a re-release? Yes, it's well, as far as I'm concerned, that is a re-release. Would GW preview anything else beside the Horus Heresy 3.0 box set on Friday, Ryan?
Our strength grows.
If I was a betting man, which I'm not, because I am absolutely awful at betting, I would definitely say that Games Workshop are going to show off more. I think it'd be in their best interest to do that, to keep the hype up about the box set and everything like that. I'm hoping for plastic Fellblades. If they make a plastic Fellblade, I'll buy it, I'll build it, I'll play it in 40k, because I know right now it does have rules for 40k. And to me, the Fellblade is the best tank that Games Workshop have ever designed and built and put out there. It's just incredible. It makes the Baneblade look like a baby. That's how much I love the Fellblade. Kevo, mate, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I massively appreciate you. What an absolute legend. What happened to Man City? Listen, I'm not talking about football today, right? City were robbed from the final. City were robbed. Valrak, go. When will we see you and Sandman streaming a table playoff? Prove me that you're chapter master. I know you are. Mate, I'm undefeated. No one can possibly take me on, right? I am undefeated. Wait, Valrak, when are the Space Wolf pre-orders exactly? I need to know. Mate, next Saturday, mate. They've announced it right now. Sorry, when I say Space Wolf pre-orders, it's the Space Wolf Battle Box, mate. That's what's going on pre-order next Saturday. It's the Space Wolf Battle Box. Logan Grimnar, like all those other characters, they'll be coming a couple of weeks after. Probably towards the end of June, I would suspect. Maybe early July. But the Battle Box set is going to go on pre-order next Saturday. Sorry, this incoming Saturday. What Saturday is it? Let me just get the fucking day up so I don't confuse people. The 24th. The 24th. Will the Battle Box set be £145? No idea, mate. Absolutely zero idea. I'm just going to say yes. Have you watched Inquisitor Romanov's newest video and his theory about 2 Lost Primarchs? No, mate, I don't watch that channel. There's reasons why I don't watch it. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, I don't watch that guy after he said things about me. So, yeah, no drama. I'm just saying, no thank you. I'd rather just watch something else. Imagine the special secrets is 40k Dawn. Co-worker said I should clown you since Crystal Palace smeared City. Mate, Crystal Palace cheated us. I've told you this, right? I've told you this. I've told you this. Handball outside the box. Evening goal, what are we talking about? Mate, we're talking about everything. The pre-orders and everything. Salamander box, now too, please, thank you. Henderson was well inside the box, but his arm wasn't smacking the ball away. What are you on about, mate? Right? What are you on about? Secret reveal, mate, we think the secret reveal is them trolling. It's them trying to, like, tongue-in-cheek. Mate, I thought it was a secret reveal, but apparently I'm too gullible. I'm too much of a nice guy. Apparently. I just bought a Stormwolf. Fuck my life. Well, right. Apparently, there's 25 data cards. Right? There is 25 data cards. So, we may be getting the Stormfang on a card. So, just hang in there, mate. Okay? Just hang in there. Mate, it would make no sense for them to get rid of the Stormfang. It is literally a brand new flag. Well, in terms of when it was released, it's new. It's new. Question for you: red or black? Wait, we're playing a little gambling game. Stormfang looks so good as well, mate. I think the Stormfang is a unique unit to the Space Wolves that makes them stand out in like the flyer area, just like the Death Watch. You know, get their flyer. They have a pretty cool flyer. Orc Flyers are still alive in 10th. again, my whole take on it is that Games Workshop hates flyers. That's my take. Every edition, flyers have gotten worse, in my opinion. Like, the rules have really decreased in flyers. There was that orc detachment that was really good at one point, where... Was it like that, the speed war? But that was more like things on the ground rather than flyers themselves. But flyers were like a big part of it. But yeah, I'm putting 50 gifted on either red or black. Choice is yours. Mate, I'll always go black, right? Do it. Black like my heart. I'm 1000% okay with Stormfang being gone. Are you? Really? Wolflord Tuesdays? Okay. How do you become a member of? Mate, you don't have to become a member of, mate. We're only joking. We're only bantering over here. If you do want to become a member of, though, right? You don't have to. I'm being serious. You don't have to. It's just all pure banter. Just put !member in chat. It's like subbing on Twitch, but it's just YouTube's version of it. But make sure you come to Discord if you do become a member, because it's for members only. And that's where we do leak everything. Right? This is where you see me leaking my pants. Valrak always goes black. You know it, Dan. Val went black and never went back. Always. The Stormfang / Stormwolf came out in 7th edition. It's ancient. I don't think it's... Mate, that is what? 9 years old? Is that considered ancient now? 9 years old? Come on. Come on. Mate, we're talking about models that still have a shelf life of 20 plus years still out there in the world. Look at the Land Raider, mate. The Land Raider is what, 25 years old? If the Stormfang is ancient, then what is the Land Raider? Star Ribbon came out in 5th edition. The big brick with wings, Smoky Tiny Tom. Oh yeah, by the way, anyone who had a ticket to Valfest UK, I've issued full refunds now. Because, yeah, it's just easier for me.
Will Total R do better than Space Marine 2?
As much as I love Space Marine 2, and as much as I'm looking forward to future content, I think Total War 40k will be a bigger selling game. Because I think the games that they've produced before that have been bigger from the studio. Especially a Warhammer one. Like, we've had Total War, which has been... Mate, if I'm not mistaken, Total War is the biggest selling Warhammer video game. Even bigger than Space Marine 2. And Space Marine 2 was pulling in, what, 200,000 at the beginning? So, I do think, if they announce Total War 40k, which I do think they are going to do this week, by the way. That is my full-on foil theory that, mate, get ready for the vindication. If not, then I'm just going to hide. When he
says refund, he means he charged your payment method for another ticket.
Mandy, no comment. If I talk, I'm in trouble. Probably, and with all the tourists. Total War in only PC. No Way Out sells SM2. Mate, I guess we'll see, right? How many units did SM2 sell? I think SM2 sold over 6+ million copies, which is, again, I'm not saying, oh, screw SM2, right? Bring on Total War. Mate, I'm so glad SM2 sold that many copies. Because straight away, boom, we've got SM3. It's a massive success. Hopefully SM3 is bigger, better, more stuff, more glorious stuff, better narrative, more stories, more characters, explosive battles everywhere. Mate, I'm happy. Mate, I am absolutely over the moon. I'm not having this as like a war of words between Total War and Space Marine 2. I hope they both sell massively well and still keep selling, still keep going on. But again, it's just my opinion that I do think Total War 40k, once it's announced, will sell more. Again, that's just me. Where did you go? I had to restart my stream because it kept breaking. I don't know why.
Updated Land Raider Crusader for BT release.
Mate, I've heard a few nibbles about redone vehicles. I don't think we're going to get anything soon for the Land Raider. Maybe towards the end of 11th edition, maybe. I still think it's at least 4 to 5 years out. For, again, not a new Land Raider, but a new design Land Raider kit, so it just goes together better, really. I think that's how they're going to do it. Total War won't bring in the casual players, though, if it's PC on. Again, right, mate, you make a massive point. One of the best things that Space Marine 2 had for it, that it was released on all the major consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So those filthy console gamers could join us, the PC Master Race. You know, I I know I don't agree with it, but that definitely added to the sales, mate. That was massive in terms of sales. Are we going to see a Black Templar model reveal for New Model Monday? Mate, I hope so. I hope the secret reveal is that. That's what I'm hoping the secret reveal is. It's that. We need a Total War Unification Wars, mate. Why not? Mate, again, right? So from what I've heard from my rumors and my whispers in the warp, is that Total War, the game that they're doing for the sci-fi setting, because I know a lot of people think it's still horror territory, I've heard it's 40k.
The
Space Marines, Orcs, Eldar, Chaos,
Tactics.
right? They're just some of the main factions that are going to be released at the start. Apparently, it's set during, I say the current story, but, you know, the Indomitus Crusade and the Great Rift. I'm not sure what period it's set in. Is it set into where the Lion is back? Is it set right at the start during the Dawn of Fire series, maybe the Plague Wars, etc.? But it's in the current setting. Now, what I do predict, and again, we're talking years in the future. Mate, we're talking at least 5 to 10 years in the future here. If Total War 40k is a success, which I do think it will be a success.
Last wall protocol
I think they will start looking into, well,
Our
let's just go back and do the horror
grows.
heresy version of it. I can definitely see that happening. Krug, get Val to pay for your travel on Telltale. Wait, what's going on? Wait, what's happening with Krug? Expect a lot more 30k, 40k games because of SM. Mate, definitely. I definitely think the license... Mate, there's some companies that have definitely looked at what this game is now, and I'm going, wow, you can make that much money with this IP? Mate, they sold at least 6 million copies of SM2. The base price was what? 45, 50 pound? Everyone I know got the collector's edition, which was what? 80, 90 pound? Mate, you're talking hundreds of millions of pound. Hundreds of millions of pound that they've got in their pockets. Drake, mate, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Mate, I've added you down on the Milky List for the giveaway tomorrow. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please, everyone, be here tomorrow for that big giveaway. Fire Warrior 2 would be absolutely epic. Get out, Lee, right now. So, will the Wolf Priest end up being a separate model? Also, the Head Taker unit. The Head Taker is a separate unit, mate, if I'm not mistaken. The Wolf Priest is a separate unit, right? What, from the Head Takers, you trying to say? Mate, all because of that, mate, let's throw the fish out there, okay? Let's put the fish back in the water. This is all because of me. I'm the one who went to the Focus Interactive event in Paris all those years ago, sat down with the big wigs and said, listen, guys, you want to get rich? Make Space Marine 2. This is what we, the Space Marine fans, want. And look what's happened now. It's exploded. I am GW's success. And they come after me, right? Like a prisoner escaped. Dogs, hounds. They want me. I've done nothing wrong except increase their profits by millions. Billions. If we're talking stock markets, right? Billions. Let me rephrase this. Your lack of your faith in Fire Warrior offends me. Well, you know, Fire Warrior is... Well, do you know what? I actually did enjoy... I had the opening cinematic where all the tower getting wiped out. I'm more surprised you went to Paris, mate. Never again. GW coming after Valrak like he's French. Mate, it's true. It really is true. It's terrible. It's terrible. Valrak, I'm from the UK. My friend wants Space Wolf box. He is American, so what happens with the whole pre-order thing? Will it be sold out? He is 6 hours behind. No, avocado, mate. So,
Someone clipped that he said he's GW.
Get out. 10 o'clock American time, wherever he is, Eastern, Central, or Western, that is when his pre-orders will go live on the GW website, American. So... I think it's 10
GW
o'clock,
employee
right?
of the month for sure. Hey, on the bright side, you know you are getting a bonus.
Mate, do you know what, Mandy? I deserve a bonus. Instead, they hate me. They do hate me. He went to France to visit his ancestral homeland. Get out. When you're gonna be called to your earnings? God damn it, Nick. Only the month, more like the year. GW unemployment cash. Slap your belly 3 times if you truly love Dawn. No, I'm not. I do nothing for a grey name. All right, only green names can ask stuff like that. I deserve a bonus. You'll get nothing. All right, Dako. You get nothing. You get a bonus every year with knights. I'm not. Why do people call me a billionaire YouTuber? Right? I've earned nothing. Right? You guys are all a bunch of bastards. GW would charge 5% tariff and the first £1 trillion company ever. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, you're back, mate. I'm back. I am back.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
Any Votan rumors?
How am I and City alike? Neither of us in Europe.
Mate, this guy. Mate, just you wait. Just you wait. You'll see. Shit. Grey name battles for memberships. Mate, that's what we definitely should do. Have I heard anything for Votan? I have actually. But, again, I don't really trust it. I don't want to say it. I'll say it. I don't want to say it because people take it as the truth, as gospel. Clip this right now. Everyone get ready to clip it. Don't believe this. Do not believe this. I've heard the Votan are getting like a drill type of, I want to say vehicle or weapon. Something with a drill. 20 minutes and you're just back. Mate, I've been streaming for the past 21 minutes. What you want about? It's because you're a grey name, you're not a membership, and you don't get informed. Can they be using tournaments now? Never believing you anyway. It's always a scenery thing drill. 25 clip, look, banana. Black and Decker cover for me, that's what it is. It's just a big drill of that. I mean, I don't. Again, that is the only thing I've heard. The lag is insane. Geomax, you need to refresh, mate. You need to pedal faster. Bringing back the termites. Again, I guess we'll see. It's on the horizon, okay? It is on the horizon. Space War Combat Patrol update, nothing yet. I need Total War 40k, mate. That's what we're looking forward to. Total War 40k. B&Q colour scheme on the new Votan army then. About to spend 600 on the Middle Earth army, no regrets. Mate, do it, Canny. Canny, before you do that, can you just gift 5 memberships to see if the membership's working? Can everyone help me out in chat? We think the membership gifting is broken since the stream went down. Right, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you. Got the shelves up to put Necromunda walls. Nice. Mate, do it. Mate, I really want to get into Necromunda. Mate, there's so many games I want to get into. Mate, some non-40k games. I want to get into... there's a company that sells knights from the Crusades. Like proper, you know, crusading knights. And they look absolutely amazing. And I would love to, like, maybe do, like, Hospitallers or something. I don't know, like... I'm all over the place at the moment. Mate, I've got this. This is the next project. This is my next project. This.
Last wall protocol engaged.
All these bloody Terminators. And the captain and the chaplain. Doing this bloody Imperial Fist First company. This Imperial Fist First company of just Terminators. I've got these for the range, and then I need Assault Terminators. That's what I need, right? No, mate, I'm doing these because of the Imperial Fists, right? I like to paint yellow. Cobra, mate, thank you for the massive 5, brother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've timed you by 5, Cobra, for the giveaway tomorrow. And Toad, mate, thanks for coming back as a sergeant. Absolute legend. Steam Forge have amazing miniatures for War Machine. I've never... They actually messaged me, you know, Bard.
Steam Forged have amazing minis for War Machine.
They actually did message me a couple... I think it was like last month, and because there's a new company that's took them over. And they said, hey, would you be interested in doing some reviews and stuff for them? And I said, listen, guys, I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not really into it. I'm more of a 40k person. You know, I appreciate you reaching out to me and stuff like that. And they're like, yeah, no problem. You know, at least you're honest with us and stuff, and I'll just using us to like get free models. I'm like, yeah, mate, no problem. You better have pictures from the Space Wolf leak. Mate, it's all over the internet. What are you doing for me for? I feel bad you're Deathwing light for your fists. Mate, Deathwing is the Terminator armor to play with because they definitely get better rules, but Imperial Fist is still awesome. Mate, I just love Terminators. I absolutely just love Terminators. Right? I love Terminators. I think Terminators are the most iconic 40k unit. I love them. Absolutely love them. First companies, all the best of the best. The cream of the crop. 40k Elite is confirmed. Now you have a 3D printer. I actually don't have a 3D printer. I send all my 3D printers to Krug. Krug has a full-on room of 3D printers. Krug, like, if I need anything printed off Krug, he just prints it for me. I send him to Krug. Like, Krug, here you go. Right? Here you go, Krug. Duncan says, any news on the vote? Mate, yeah, we've just literally talked about it, Duncan. I've heard a tiny rumor. Again, don't believe it. Something of like a drill type of weapon or vehicle or something. Again, I don't know.
You like to paint yellow, but everything you paint is orange.
This guy.
How can you say you like to paint yellow? Or are you just that bad at painting?
This guy. Termites are why termites are why I started painting Space Marines. Patch, why have you just come into chat and you're a grey name, Patch? You are one of my loyal, trusted advisors, Patch. Why are you grey? Send me a message on Discord, Patch. We need to talk. What are the chances of both Votann players in the world are in this chat right now? Mate, there's a 100% chance because they've only got one player. No one plays them. Any clue how much a new box set is going to cost? No idea. It's definitely going to cost £140 plus. It could be 150, 160. But minimum 140. It won't be lower than £140 or £140 from Games Workshop. Maybe other sites will do it at a lower cost. You know, like exclamation mark hobby in chat. What's that? You can use my hobby link? Exclamation mark hobby, exclamation mark element, right? If you're in the US, exclamation mark USA. In the EU, exclamation mark EU. There you go. Have you seen Conflict 47? I'm going to meet the game designers on Friday at the UK Games Open. Is it UK Games? I don't know what it's called. The big UK event. And we're going to do a little interview with them and sit down with them. And they're going to play the game and stuff like that. But yeah, all sorted. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looks like a fun game. It looks like a fun game. A really fun game. Mate, it's basically just bolt action, but with more sci-fi rules and stuff like that from what I'm hearing. So, yeah, bring it on. But mate, bolt action's a great game.
Any spicy and sexy Drukari rumors? THX Cutie Pie.
God damn it. The only thing I've heard about Drakara, again, we've seen that that model that leaked. I've completely forgot a name now. What was the name of that model that leaked?
So just to be sure, since I've never pre-ordered models before, I can go pre-orders the Space Wolf box tomorrow? Or not? No, Beyond. Lady Malice, that's it. Thank you, guys. So, Beyond, the way it works, if you're buying it from GW, mate, it's got to be live on the GW website. It normally goes live at 10 a.m. your time. Like, it goes live at 10 a.m. UK time, but that doesn't mean it goes live 10 a.m. UK time for the US. Like, they have different timings when they put stuff live in the US, mate. I literally don't know what time it goes live on the US website. But what I would advise you, Beyond, if you can, go to a local hobby shop and ask them, are they ordering any boxes, and try and put a pre-order with them that week. Say, hey, mate, can I, like, pre-order one in the store right now and give you the cash? Like, if you know the price for it or anything. I'll say this. It's got to be an absolute shit show. Right? I actually have a question. If
Sure.
GW were to release, let's say, a Chaos War Dog box with, let's say, 7 War Dogs in it, how much do you think that would cost? I'm not saying that they are, just curious.
How much was the Thousand Sun box?
Did you get my TS box pre-order in?
I did.
Face
D-Heart.
Smirking face emoji.
The chat guy says he put an order in for me. Now we just wait, mate. Fingers crossed. Now we wait to see if GW fulfills the order. Because this is how it works with GW and these fucking third-party shops. They say, yeah, you can have this many, and then they come back and say, uh-oh, we can only send this many out. So, mate, fingers crossed, it's all going to be down for you. But somehow Val has 5 boxes still. He's a curious by the community manager, mate. This guy, he asks too many questions. Right, I need to get rid of him. Don't buy from scalpers, guys. Never buy from scalpers. Updates on the Orc, Nobrak, Val. Mate, do you know what? I need to message the sculptor. I haven't messaged him in a while. to see how's it going. Val, tell us those simps at GW to bring the Horror Heresy units out of Legends. Mate, yeah, mate, they won't listen to fucking me. There's no chance to listen to me. 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna put my fan on because I'm getting a bit hot in here. It's getting a bit fucking hot tonight. What the fuck's going on? 1 second. Whoa. There we go. You can't hear the fan, right? Is it okay? It's a bit stuffer. That's the word I want to use. It's a bit stuffer. You can't hear the fan, right? It's not like breaking the stream or anything. Sweat rat, mate. Valrak sweating. You know it, baby. Mate, we don't have AC in the UK, okay? Right? We don't have AC in the UK. I am not muted. Wait, what? Candy, that's another 5 memberships. Right? You owe me 10 memberships now, Candy, before you get this voucher. Heat from the new PC. Mate, that's what it is, mate. I'm going to be warm in winter. No AC is insane. Listen! My country is older than... Sorry, my house is older than your country. I branch. Let's not go down this road.
When I normally pre-order at my local GW store, it goes live 1 p.m. EST on Saturday.
Oh, does it? Okay. Oh, well, but there we go. 1 p.m. Eastern. There we go. You're going to be cooked this winter. No, mate, not with this PC. Don't worry about it. What are you most excited about for next week? Mate, to be fair with you, even though we're going to get the Horus Heresy reveal box set next week, I'm actually more hyped. Seriously, I'm more hyped for the video game stream. I really, really am. I'm more hyped for that stream. Yes, I know the Horus Heresy box set is probably going to be amazing. We're going to see all the models up close. We'll probably learn more about the rules and everything like that for people who, you know, are going to be playing the game. Maybe we'll see more tanks and stuff, etc., which, again, is really, really cool. But I think the video game stream, for me, is where it's at. When is it? So the video game stream's on the Thursday, and the other stream's on the Friday. It's basically 1-2. Mate, there's 2 reveal streams after each. This has never happened before, by the way. Thursday, video game reveal streams. Friday, Horus Heresy. Mate, this Thursday coming. Yes. This Thursday coming. I cannot wait.
Requisitions arrived.
Times? May I get up it right here for you?
I hope I can pre-order 3 Space Wolves boxes. I want to build all the successor chapters. Wolf Spear, Ice Fangs, and Moon Eaters. Wolf emoji. Crescent moon emoji.
Mate, that's a lot of dogs, right? Beautiful dogs. That's a lot of dogs. Here we go, I'm trying to get it. So, what we've got Skulls. That's going to be kicking off 5 p.m. British time, the only time that really matters. So I'm probably going to go live around maybe 3:30. 3:30 because, you know, we like to do a little bit of a hype build-up and stuff like that. You got a dog wife, Wolf players. You got a dog wife, Ted. Freedom time is better. So, yeah, I'll be going live quite early with that one. And then the Heresy one is 7 p.m. So I'm probably going to go live around 5 p.m. for this one. It's going to be an emotional time. Mate, I'm loving these times, Dako. These are the times we should be doing it with. Instead of these BS American times where everyone's asleep. So the pre-orders, mate, the pre-orders are next weekend, yes. For the box set, Warden. Not for all the models, just for the box set. Mate, what a week. And again, potentially it could be a massive, massive, massive week. Mate, I'm going to do my prediction video next week for both of these events. Because, I mean, I have a lot of predictions, I have a lot of theories, a lot of wants that I want to see. So, yeah, mate, looking forward to recording that next week. Looking forward to some trailer or gameplay reactions. Mate, me too. Again, one of the biggest things that I think that's going to happen is Total War 40k. If we go back over to this, I don't know. There's something inside of me that is saying Valrak. This is the time. This is the time. Total War Horus Heresy would be cool. It would be cool, mate, but I'm hearing it's going to be a 40k game rather than a Horus Heresy game. Holy, that release is my daughter's birthday. Looks like I'm broke that week. You broke blunts. You've missed everything. The real reveal is the friends we make along the way, always. 99% chance we're going to come away from any reveal stream feeling like, is that it? Really? We wanted more. Because we're Warhammer fans and we're all spoiled. So, yeah. It's not about the reveals, it's about the journey getting to the reveals. I've told people this. Total War 40k Dawn of War game would be amazing. Mate, we're going to get both of them, as far as I'm aware.
It should be called Dawn of Total War: 40k.
Mate, I've heard we are getting both. There's a new Dawn of War game, and there's a new Total War game coming out. So, yeah. Let's go. People are saying in chat, like, no more Battle Sector. Dark Tide have done their teases. Battle Sector have done their teases. Rogue Trader have done some teases. See, now, mate, I've heard about Rogue Trader, and Rogue Trader apparently... I'm not sure if they're going to reveal at this event.
Finally, after so many years, Total War 40k trailer on skulls. Smiling face with deer emoji.
Mate, Echo, mate, imagine it. Mate, we could be getting it. I'm being serious. This is what could be happening. I think it's going to be DLC for Rogue Trader. But, again, the company who make this, Owlcat, I've heard they're doing a game just like Rogue Trader, but it's based on Dark Heresy. So that is the Inquisition RPG. So it could... Basically, we're going to get, like... I say we're going to get it. The rumours are, it's stating like a Rogue Trader-esque game, but with more Inquisition focus. Which sounds like Eyes and Horn and stuff like that, which... Mate, I'm ready for it. I think that's a game I'd get in. Like... Rogue Traders, I get them. I get the appeal, like they're basically pirates and stuff like that, which is cool, which is nice. Not really my thing. Inquisition, on the other hand, sign me up, strap me in, right? Slap me on the ass, call me what you want. I'm down for it. Confirmed, Valrak is a GW manager. Mate, they wish they had me in the shop, right? I'd make it fun. Yes, and it's going to be live action RPG. Mate, imagine if it was live action RPG. Where's Mechanicus 2? Mate, there's no mention of Mechanicus 2. What's going on? Mate, what's going on with Mechanicus 2? Bolt gun news. I think we are... Because, again, right, everything that's on here is not everything. Because the guy who does the trailer, that Liverpool fan, what a bastard, he said Casadio's got to return. He says you may see... a good old friend may return, which is going to be Casadio. So I definitely think they're going to announce Bolt Gun 2. Space Marine 3 demo will be released next weekend. They said something in the... Yeah, they did. Yeah, that's what I said. They said something in the announcement video. The Bolt Gun guy. Mate, I can never say his name because I can hardly say my name rather than someone else's name. They're busy making legendary music for Mechanicus 2. Mate, we still play the soundtrack today. It's banging. He's a good lad, him. Get out, Keith. Where do we get the mission with Casadio in SM2? Where he's just soloing stuff across the level? Mate, imagine if they released like a DLC mission like that in Space Marine 2. That would be amazing. Give us a 40k version of Helldivers. I think that could be a pretty decent game. I think it could. Yeah, Wolf Time Rack. Mate, a lot of people want Russ. I want Russ, but it's not happening this edition. I'm sorry, gents. It's just not happening. What can I say? What can I say? I think Dawn of War is more likely than Total War 40k. I'll take any of them, mate. I'll take a new I'll take a new Total War announcement, and I'll take a Total War announcement. I'm personally leaning on it's going to be Total War 40k. Because we've heard more rumors around that rather than the Dawn of War game. Just saying. It's Total War Star Wars, not 40k. Mate, that was one of the rumors. Impatiently awaiting Successor Chapter video. That's going to be next week, Canna. I promise you. I may do it on Monday, to be fair with you, Canna. I may do it tomorrow. It's Monday tomorrow, right? Total War is more likely, to be honest. I will say this. If they announce it during the live stream, everyone in chat owes me one gifted membership. Hang on. Hang on. No problem. Sorry, my daughter came in. CA needs to win after their slow DLC rate will be Total War. Rogue Trader was good. I'd never beat it. Mate, I've heard great things about Rogue Trader. I don't owe you shit. Mr. Sister, you'll owe me a membership. Okay? Just gave it a Terminator box. No, she wanted some cleaner for like an LCD screen. Hey, Valrak, do you think the new model shown off tomorrow will be a new Land Raider? No. What's going on with Darktide? I think it's Gene Stealers, but someone said it's going to be like a dog. I took that trailer as a Gene Stealer. But people say me no about it. You're wrong. It's going to be like a Mastiff DLC.
I have loved Warhammer lore for years now, but I've never pre-ordered before. Could they sell out quickly?
What, mate? Which box set are you talking about, Matthew? You talking about the Wolf? The Space Wolves? Matthew, that box set is going to sell out within minutes. And I'm not even joking. I'm not even pulling anyone's string. That Space Wolf Collector's Edition box will be gone before you can even blink. If you want it, get on early, because it's going to be absolutely wild. Unless you can pre-order it with other places. Yeah. Jacob, thanks Val for streaming. None of my friends play, and I have no one to talk about with this, so you guys keep me from going crazy. Mate, I appreciate that. I really do. All seriousness, right? Luke says story time. Luke laughs at me and stuff. Look, that's what it was. Walker. There it is, Walker. Screen cleaner. I absolutely love streaming. You guys, I consider my friends. My community, right? I love sitting here talking to you, having a laugh with you.
The heretics.
It makes me happy. Keeps me going. So, yeah.
Mechanics 2 has new screenshots on the Steam page.
Does it? Man, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised, yeah. I'm not too sure. Mate, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what screenshots they had last time. I just saw the announcement and thought, cool. Cool. More Mechanicus. I'm down to clown. Right? The Space Wolf Army box set isn't that great contents-wise, to be honest. I think it's all down to the eye of the beholder. I think a lot of people buy these box sets for the codex. For the rules. Which is funny, because the rules will probably change next week. Oh no, I'm late. What's the news? Azo, we're just checking if gifted memberships are working. It stopped working at 29. Can you just gift one forward to see if you can get it working? Thanks, mate. I'd agree none of my mates play this and got in to keep me out the pub. Mate, it's a great... Well, to be fair, I think the pub would be rather... I think the pub would be cheaper in the long run. Maybe not so much on your health, but definitely cheaper. When are you going to use your star power to get secret lab 40k chairs? Mate, I'm blacklisted.
Last wall protocol engaged.
I'm blacklisted. It doesn't work.
Strength grows.
They can't work with me. GW says do not work with this man. Blacklist story. Luke, put it down. Luke, put it down. Bingo. They can't work with me. Lieutenant Azor 99, mate. Thank you for the gifted membership, Azor. We're only joking, mate. But, mate, I appreciate you. Really excited for Armageddon, mate. That's what I'm most excited for. Again, mate, let's go back to this fucking window. Space Wolf box set, yeah, I've been waiting for it. Cool, amazing. I'll try and get one myself, buy other people's. But, mate, this is... I want this. I want this more than anything. I want to see what the lore is. This is the only thing that keeps my buzz up at the moment with 40k in terms of stories. Are these Crusade books. It is literally the only new lore that we're getting. Space Wolf Army box isn't good content. All the models are new. Again, mate, like I said, people like it, people dislike it. I think it's a great box. The lore is Caldor Drago somehow returned. Mate, Ecotech, I don't know why he hasn't returned in some type of form anyway. Right, it was always like Caldor Drago returned when like the Chaos threat was there. There's literally a warp rift across the galaxy. He should be surfing out of the realm of chaos. Right? Yippee-ki-yay, cowabunga. Smacking everyone in the face. Where is Caldor Drago? You have any 40k creators from the States that you really like? Can't really think now. I don't really watch a lot of 40k channels. I consider Weshammer a good friend. He spoke to me a couple of times. Yeah, I consider him a friend. and stuff. I'm trying to think of... I watched some playing tabletop bat reps. Yeah, mate, their stuff is like really like high production and stuff like that. No, mate, Luton's from the south. Mate, he's constantly in here. He's constantly in here talking to me. Game Riot? No, mate, he's from the UK. BA Commander says, I'm your friend. Mate, obviously you're not my mate because you're a grey name. First person to make BA Commander into a green name, I'll give you 100 balls.
The heretics will
my balls in your face. You know what I mean.
Just read up on Crimson Fists and now I'm a fan.
Mate, Crimson Fists are one of the coolest chapters. Just don't have any missile systems around them, right? Playing tabletop are Canadians. Oh, are they? Well, mate, that goes to show what I know about them. Yeah, so Play On. Again, they're Canadians. Mate, I don't really know. Mate, I don't really know. Again, I don't really watch that much Warhammer YouTube. If I do watch YouTube, which is rare, I watch more like history and stuff. No, don't really watch Angry Joe. Don't watch Paul Hammer or Bricker. I've seen some of their videos, which are quite cool, but I don't go out my way to watch them because I don't really watch YouTube content that much. It's strange, right? Outdoor Boys, mate, I used to watch that all the time, but that guy is stopped, which to be fair, good for him, right? Good for him.
Caldor Drago wasn't returned because he is the creation of Matt Ward's dog shit lore. I believe he first popped up the Grey Knights Codex that got Ward fired. Bullshit character.
Last Wall Protocol engaged.
Ward was never fired. Alright. Just to let you know, Ward was never fired. Because Ward wrote he's wrote lore since then. He just went to work with other companies and stuff, and now he's a freelancer. Like Kings and Generals, mate, exactly like Kings and Generals. There's Kings and Generals, and I think they made like a fantasy channel as well. Is it Wizards and something? Which is really good because they do like battles of like fantasy stuff. They actually did the war. I think they're doing the Horus Heresy now, and they did the Warhammer fantasy stuff. Yeah, mate, I kind of watch that kind of content. Yeah, mate, Matt Ward does write for GW on occasion. Wizards and Warriors, is that what it's called? That's it. I'm no grey name. Oh, crap. Mate, you're a grey name, Cry Havoc. Mate, what have you done? Sam, mate, I'm so sorry. Mate, you did give me a membership. I'm sorry, mate. I was lost in my thought. Sam, thanks so much for the gifted membership. I massively appreciate you, mate. I couldn't do this without people like you. You guys are literally keeping me going. Without you, I'd be dead. So thank you so much, right?
Last Wall Protocol
my family
engaged.
would have nothing.
Our strength grows.
I'd be living like Dakar in Oldham. Ugh. You don't want that for me, do you? So thank you all. Morden, mate, thank you for your gifted membership. I massively appreciate you. Guys, make sure you're here tomorrow because we're doing the giveaway. Right? We're doing the giveaway. He watches Sharp on repeat. Mate, I love Sharp. Mate, don't say bad things about Sharp in my chat. Right? I love him. Any more thoughts on the new codex? Which units have stayed or other than your vote from earlier? Again, apparently there is going to be more things added into them, people are saying, because they said there's going to be 25 data sheets in there. I guess we'll have to see like the full proper leak. The full proper leak, right? Thanks, Cry Havoc. I appreciate that. Mate, you don't have to, but I appreciate it. Leave Dak alone. He's just deflating his GF after the long weekend. Yeah, needs a clean. Well, thanks, Cry. I appreciate you, mate. Mate, do you know what I've been listening to recently? World War Z. The audiobook. Got it off Audible. I'm telling you, what a story.
Requisitions
what a
arrived.
story.
The heretics
I'd recommend that to anyone. Really cool.
I smell like soot and
Wait, god damn it, Hubert. Hubert, thanks for the donation. Matthew, mate, thanks for the donation. Yeah, mate, it's a great book.
The heretics.
Used to go by name. I mean, I know you are
The
dangerous.
Remembrancer is my favorite Warhammer lore YouTube channel.
All right, I guess I'll just go and die then, Matthew. All right, thanks. Thanks, Matthew. Do you know what, Matthew? Kick me while I'm down. You know what? Spit on me, Matthew. You may as well. This fucking guy comes in, spits in my face, and leaves. This guy. What a bastard. Valrak, why did Warhammer community say Space Wolf Codex will have 25 data sheets, but they initially said 20? Do you know why, Cameron? Because they couldn't run a piss up in a brewery. That's why, mate.
Last world protocol engaged.
That's all I can say,
Our
mate.
Strength grows.
Games Workshop is their own worst enemy. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. They don't know their ass from their elbow. That's why. You normally pay good money for men to come and spit in your face. Well, you know, we're talking about your mum here. What's going on? Frags, mate. Holy shit. Mate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double you to 20. Mate, I'm going to times you by 5 as well, Frags. Mate, make sure you're here tomorrow. Make sure you're here tomorrow, Frags, because we're doing the big box set giveaway again. Typical big corporation. It is, right? I keep saying this to people. Don't be fooled by GW. Of course they want to, like... Right. I say this all the time. The people in the GW shops, the people who are like store managers, the staff members, the people who you see on the front lines are some of the best people you'll ever meet in the hobby. They are fans like me and you, and they're working for the company because of that fandom. They love 40k, they love AOS, right? Necromunda, fantasy and stuff, right? They are the best. But once you start going up that ladder, it's all business.
This just in.
It's all business.
New lore. Dorn is definitely dead.
I hate you so much, Todd. By the way, if anyone got a gifted membership or frags, please say thank you to him in chat. Absolute legend. Thanks, mate, really. I massively appreciate it. By the way, it looks like me resetting my router fixed my internet issues. I think it was me. God damn. They seem like more car salesmen than me. Southampton manager is awesome. Is it? Lore isn't canon. Get out, nesting it up. It's canon to me. Thanks for keeping me great. Patch, why are you doing this? After everything we've been through? Love my local staffers. They're pure bliss as long as the manager isn't in. Says Nordstrom. He may be dead and Sigismund is past, but we crusade onwards. Mate, we will. Right? We will. Why are you excited about the crusade book? Because it's more lore. It's lore, mate. Let's face it, Games Workshop have given up doing the Black Library novels. Where's the Lion? What's he doing? Is he here? What's going on? It was Val. What is opposite of the Vindication stream? Mate, we don't do that. It's always Vindication over here. You should know this by now. As always, the heads of the organization are the most fault in any BS that happens. It's true, mate. It is true. Line at Armageddon, mate. Imagine the line turns up, the steel chair. Just fucking... You thought you could get away from me, Angron? I'm back, baby. Just fucking nuts him again. Boom. Round 2. I would love that to happen. It won't happen, though. Then again, where does this book happen? Is this before the line returns? Is it after the line returns? Nothing has been canon for 10 years. Listen, right? I don't do that. The authors can say that all they want. I'll stand on this hill and say they're wrong. I know it's not my game. I have no claim to it. But to me, everything is canon. Because if it's not, then what's the point? You say Dawn's dead, right? No, it's not. It's not canon. Do you know what I mean? We will argue about it on the podcast. We will, right? Make sure you're there in chat because you're not being on it. Don't summon the Blueberry Man. I agree, everything is canon, just like the Imperial Fist eating shit. No, that's different. That's a retcon. Retcons can happen. That's different than canon, okay? Don't do that. Primaris only exists if you believe they do. Secret reveal. What have you found, Brother Captain? Again, mate, if you joined us at the start of the stream before my internet went down, I was thinking it is going to be a secret reveal, but now chat said, Valrak, you're a child.
The heretics will burn.
It was this.
Do you think they could be stocking books for a big narrative push?
I don't think so. Surely they would have teased it by now, right?
Requisitions arrive.
There's new lore in the codexes by all of them. No, don't do that. There's no new lore in them.
Wait, do Grey Knights have Primaris?
We don't know, mate. Maybe next edition when they get their refresh, maybe they will. We'll see. I don't want Dawn to be dead, so I can kill him on the tabletop with Demon Brown on Perch Tribal. Maybe that's why I want Perch Tribal to get a model so I can beat him off. Wait, hang on.
Sorry, smiley face emoji. You're more than just a lore channel to me.
Wait, hang on now. Hang on now. Wait, hang on. Wait. Wait. Beat him off the table. You know what I mean? Sorry, you're more than just a lore channel to me. No, you can't take it back now, mate. Plus, I'm not even a lore channel. Wait, am I a lore channel? No, I'm not a lore channel. I'm definitely not a lore channel. Patch, mate, you're still grey. Brothers, don't make me get the Reclusiarch. Beat him off the table. Also, did you see the final Space Shark? No, mate, mate, I need to start
also,
the Space Shark
did you see
stuff.
the final Space Shark novel?
Mate, I've heard they're really, really good. Apparently, they fight a bunch of Tyranids, apparently, which is, yeah. You're barely channel. Mate, trust me, you don't have to tell me. I wake up every day, and I say to myself, am I still doing this?
Here's the difference. The Horus Heresy is a canonical event, however the stories told in the HHR lore, they're stories told from a certain point of view, often from an unreliable narrator.
Lies.
Last wall protocol engaged. Our strength grows.
Cheap lies. A cheap way. This is an official marketing channel. It's owned by GW, right? It's owned by GW. What do you think of the Monday reveal? Will the Horus Heresy box or Dawn of War tabletop game? Mate, imagine the Dawn of War tabletop game. That would be funny. That would be funny. Mate, if that Warhammer tabletop game is over there, okay? If it's over there and it's doing the rounds, then get ready for it. Get ready for it. So what is the surprise? The video game? Mate, we don't know. Again, right? A lot of people are saying to me it's them having a joke, including a surprise announcement none of you have seen coming. It's like tongue-in-cheek. It's going to be the Horus Heresy reveal. That's what some people in chat are saying. I don't want it to be that. If it's that, I'm going to be really annoyed. Because that's a bunch of dog shit. Something we haven't seen coming. Think about Brother Corvus Corax. Mate, I think Corax could be a pretty big case of coming back. Back, bedtime sorted. Oh, mate, I thought it was your bedtime sorted. It's like, wait, how old are you? I really hope they don't do that BS. I read that on Reddit, so it has to be true, mate. Reddit never lies. Horus Heresy Total War, not happening. Total War 40k. My Black Templar brothers, our time is almost here for Dawn. Again, guys, right? The rumor video I made about Black Templars this past weekend. What do you think it could be? What do you think it could be?
The heretics will burn.
Robbie's Space Shark trilogy is probably one of the best written stories about space marines in a very long time besides Chris Wright's SW trilogy.
Man, that's a big prop. That is a big prop. I hope it's a Black Templar Terminator unit. Again, mate, right? Apparently, one of the HQs is a chaplain, but not a chaplain. Apparently, it has a Crozius. So it can't be like a version of a Judicia, or Judgicator, as I like to call it, because they have swords. They chop off your heads and stuff. So what is it then? I don't think it's going to be a Reclusiarch. Marshall Dreadnought? I'm hearing it's not a Dreadnought. Give us 40k Total War now, mate. Hopefully soon. Dawn is not rocking with the Black Templars. I hate to tell you all, he does not roll with the Emperor equals God. Him especially. Well, we don't know. What can 10,000 years do to someone? Unique Chaplain Terminator armor. I've heard nothing about Terminators yet. Apparently, he's just in normal, you know, Space Marine armor. Again, we'll just have to wait and see. Mate, just join chat and you look like you're suffering. Do I? Wait, what? You can tell that by looking at my face. I am suffering. Do you know why I'm suffering, Thomas? Because there's too many grey names in chat. I am... Do you know what? You're right. I am suffering. I can't stand them. Val, what have you been doing the last night? Have you a lot to answer for in Discord? Mate, I went out. Right? I went out. When you go green, he ignored you. This is true, Napalm. Just like I just ignored you then. Vulcan lives. I'm here. Remember me.
Do you think we will get a HH game anytime soon?
Do you think we will get a Horus Heresy game anytime soon? Mate, I don't know why we haven't got one already. Technically, we have. We've got two of them. We've got a card game and a mobile game. Both trash.
Grows.
But you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean? Jeremy, mate. Look at Jeremy. He becomes a member on his own.
World protocol engaged.
And Dan Mojo, mate.
Our strength grows.
I'll put you down 5 times because you're a legend as well. Make it members only, chat. That sounds good, actually. Valrak is a tyrant to grey names. They deserve it. They are the underclass here. What's wrong with grey names? You're all lepers. You all stink. YouTube on phones won't let me be a membership, so I'll be grey. Patch, you're a liar. What's a surprise we haven't C-buts on your phone? No, JB, mate. I think this is them being dicks and saying it's a Horus Heresy box set. Right? Or, mate, is it something different? I don't know. Chat, tell me. What is this? What do you think this is? Is it Horus Heresy or something else? Thanks, Cry. Patreon say, mate, thanks for coming back.
Our strength grows.
I massively appreciate you. Valrak pushing the Horus Heresy box set. Mate, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to get the Horus Heresy box set. I'm not going to get it. If they have 40k rules for the Saturnine stuff, I'll get it. If they don't, no. No, not for me. Maybe the fucking MMO is actually going to be released. No, I don't think we've got any MMOs for 40k. What is the release date for the Space Wolves? What is the release date for the Space Wolves? June. No? Goes on pre-order this Saturday. And then, 2 weeks until it comes out? It's Horus Heresy. Why would GW change their plans again for the leakers? Yeah, true. Chunky Shoulder Marines will not have... Mate, I know they're not going to have 40k rules. But that is the only way I would buy those models and buy that box set is for them. That's it. He acknowledged me, so now I serve. There we go, Jeremy. You now serve me. What you have to do now, Jeremy, is give 20 members to everyone else. Got to go, amigos. Good night. I'm Monica. You have to do that. I hate 30k, 40k incompatibility. Shucks BS. Me too. Me too, but this is GW. They're scared, you know, to give some work to the rules writers. Maybe Dawn of War tabletop game? Mate, it could be. It could be that. Why haven't we had a Badab War book series, but Krieg ended up getting a Siege of
Why
Vrax
haven't
book?
we had a Badab War book series, but the Krieg ended up getting a Siege of Vrax book?
Hear me out. I think we are going to get a Badab Book War series.
Last Wall Protocol engaged. Our strength grows.
Not anytime soon, though. I think it'd be like a 5 to 10 part book series. Looking at maybe different views of everyone involved. Maybe like this chapter, that chapter. So everyone has like a certain point of view in it. Do you know what I mean?
Black Templars get Terminator command when Deathwing was cut, I will cry.
Cameron, mate, thank you so much for the massive 5. I appreciate you. CH. I don't think it's going to be anything Terminator, mate. Mate, I'm hoping tomorrow is the Black Templar model. I'm hoping tomorrow is the Black Templar model. But I guess we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Cameron, mate, thanks for the big 5 again, mate. I put you down. Everyone who's gifted, I put you down ×5. I love you all. Thank you so much. I don't think Deathwing really is cut. It'll be released later. Do you think Napalm? No, mate. I think it's gone the way of the dodo. Mate, I think they've cut it because, like I've been saying for a long time, they're cutting the fat off the game. They want the game to have less units, flow faster, played faster. That's what they want. If you have this unit and that unit, it's just too much. They say. Which, I don't see that. I just want cool models. That's all I want. Is cool, badass models. New Horror Series box set will cover second founding. Wait, what? We need an Emperor TTS tabletop game. It'd be nice to see Space Hulk released for tabletop. Yeah, mate, everyone wants that. Blood Angels, Terminators, why not? Have GW given up on Gravis? I feel like Patron. I feel like Gravis was supposed to be their replacement for Terminators. Again, this is just pure theory, foil speculation. I thought that they were going to release Gravis and they wanted it to replace Terminators. And it didn't go the way they wanted it to go. And that's why they just basically redid Terminators in their scale. My neighbours started at 8:50 on a Sunday night. Nick, I like to call this karma. Mate, I know Gravis can never replace Terminators. It's just strange that we got like a Gravis Captain, Aggressors, and Boltstorm, and that is it. Well, technically we got an Apothecary and Heavy Intercessors. But I thought they would have released like a Sword and Shield variant or something. Eradicators 2. You're right, Beyond. Eradicators 2. And the ones that fly and drop down. They're in Gravis armor as well. Inceptors. That's it. Thank you, Gunlock. Inceptors. So maybe not. Maybe yeah. I don't know. Right? The heretics. I would have thought we would have had more HQs with them.
I think Gravis was supposed to be a version of Artificer armor.
Like we've only had 2 HQs. One's an Apothecary, one's a Captain. I thought at least we'd have a Chaplain, Librarian, Lieutenant. Mate, they put a Lieutenant out with every other set of armor, but not Gravis. It's such a strange one. Do you know, it's just strange. Any rumors on the new edition of Space Hulk? No, mate. Just the whispers that we've been talking about for ages. Zombie, mate, you've missed everything. I refuse to change my grey name. I'm a son of the Great Khan. A son of the Warhawk. He will return, most unexpected, last to be considered, unpredicted, his warfare. The Khan will return. Mate, hopefully the Khan does return. We should definitely become a member, you slut. Getting rid of Terminator armor would be the most stupid idea ever. It would be. But
Desolation Marines definitely should have been Gravis.
They should have been. 110%. The rocket launchers should have been on Heavy Intercessors. 110%. 110%. Calgar and Torgaridon are the true Gravis levers, mate. They are. They are chunky boys. Just go up there and just start thickening it up. GW reveal Valrak's home / IP address, mate. Imagine.
Plot twist. GW reveals Valrak's home / IP address.
The Great Khan would see your grey name. No, mate. The Khan said to me, "I will return when Mind Your Feet becomes a member of Valrak." And I said, "Okay, mate. I'll try and convince him." So it's up to you, mate. It's all up to you. Biggest signal to me they gave on Gravis was their refusal to put a Librarian in it. If they can't make Terminator armor and Gravis is better, why not max out Gravis armor? Well, mate, don't forget, Gravis is tougher. So Gravis is an extra toughness. Right? Don't you do this, Beyond. These grey man, I like you once, young and foolish, I ascend to the green, follow me, brothers. Val's home address, GWHQ. Mate, is it slower? I thought they're both like 5 inches. No?
Last wall protocol engaged.
Mate, Gravis is 3 rooms, toughness, what is it, toughness 6? Mate, that extra toughness does help with Gravis, boys. Mind Your Feet, mate, you've joined as a member. Nah, by the way, so that was trial number 1. The next trial is gift 5 memberships. That's what he said. and then we'll move on to the next trial to bring him back. Father, come back. I can't find the keys to my jet bike.
Last wall protocol engaged.
White Scar jet bike character.
Grows.
That is something I'm looking forward to the most. If that rumor turns out true, out of all the new models that we're supposed to be getting for Space Marines, even more than Lysander, right? Mate, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really a Lysander fan. I think he's a bit of a prick. I'm sorry, right? Andy, mate, thanks so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Put you down, mate. You're a legend. The jet bike, because it's a jet bike. That is massive. That is huge. The only other Space Marine we know of a jet bike is Samael. So if this does turn out to be true and White Scar gets a jet bike HQ character, that could be big. That could be massive. Mate, I would love that. I would absolutely love it. Aren't all the fists a bit of a prick? Isn't that their chapter flaw? Hang on now, Dave. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Do we know what Artificer armor looks like?
Arta? Yeah. Sunday evening with Valrak, mate. It's the best evening of your life, right? Sunday with Valrak. Beyond the only way Gravis could be ever replaced.
The only way Gravis could ever replace Termes is if they got an invuln save.
I don't forget Deep Strike, mate. The main thing I love about Terminator armor is the Deep Strike. Bring him in anywhere you want. 9 inches away. Zap. There we go. Hey Val, when are we going to Epic Universe? Gene, mate. I need to send you a message tonight, Gene, if you don't mind. Gene, I don't know when I'm coming back to Florida, but when I do come back, whenever that date is, we'll book it so you're there as well, so we can have an absolute just fun day. Do you know what I mean? Fun day. August? No, mate, I'm not going back to America in August. Gregor Desian has Rogel Dawn tied up in the cellar. No, don't say run Gene. I'm not going to kidnap him. Mate, I actually got to meet Gene. So for people who don't know, Gene got my family free tickets to Universal and Adventure Island. And I owe him a massive debt. Because my kids have never been to Universal or Adventure Islands. And it's like Harry Potter and stuff. And they're massive Harry Potter fans. So they fucking loved it. Literally made their holiday. So Gene will always have a special place in my heart.
Rogue Trader Devs just ran their annual community interest survey. They included Fantasy and 40k, but left House and Horus Heresy off the list.
Owlcat Rogue Trader Devs just ran their annual community interest survey. They included Fantasy and 40k, but left AOS and Horus Heresy off their list. Mate, little stinker, like I said, I've heard that Owlcat are supposed to be doing a Dark Heresy RPG game. That's what I've heard. So, mate, I guess we'll see if that turns out to be true. I hope it's true. It sounds amazing. Inquisition? RPG? Sign me up. Thanks, Gene, mate. I love you. Were you aware of the Tri-Service tourney this weekend, and why didn't you go? Yes and yes. I'd buy that game instantly, mate. I bet a lot of people would. It could either be Heresy, either of them joking about the leak, or it's about the lore. None of the Loyalist Legions saw the betrayal of the second wave coming at ISFN 5. True, Nihilus, yeah. Mate, I'm just hyped for this week, right? Thursday, Friday, Monday I'll put up, do you know what? I'm going to put my successor video out tomorrow on Monday. Talk about some successor stuff and what I would like to see them do with Space Marines and some rumors hinted at some models and stuff like that, right? We'll really go down the rabbit hole on that one. Tuesday, I'll probably put out my hopes and thoughts on potentially what we're going to get for the reveal shows and everything. And Wednesday, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video complaining on how I hate the 40k rules and how I would like them to change to be more narrative than tournament there. No more L-shapes. No more L-shapes. So many great names tonight. Mate, there's so many great names tonight. We really need, right? We need Dakar to get rid of them all. SM2 video is... Oh, mate, I need to do the SM2 video. Right, sorry. I'll do the SM2 video on Tuesday. That's what I'll do. Ban's incoming. No, I meant gift, not ban. Great names make Valrak great. It's true. Mate, I was planning to do the SM2 video this weekend, but I put the rumor video out instead. Mate, that SM2 announcement is massive. It's huge. Turned a lot of names green, though. Plenty of hot takes in chat tonight. Mate, there is plenty of hot takes in chat tonight. I love it. I wish there was a clear and translated image of the Space Wolf Codex leaks. Mate, that guy who... Do you know what? Let's get him up. It's on Reddit, so let's get it on Reddit instead.
Requisitions arrive.
I don't understand in this day and age, right?
I think applying more rules from the Crusade games.
Mate, let me do Space Wolf Reddit. The thing is, right, Crusade is kind of like a D&D session where stuff levels up, and I get it, that's kind of cool. But I just want more thematic stuff with, like, terrain.
Grey names. Valrak wants you to know Dorn is dead.
God damn it. I hate you so much. What did I miss with SM2? Mate, they've added full mod support where you can go in and build a game you want now inside their game. Again, I'm going to do a big video on it next week. It is huge. The developers have basically said, here's the mod tools. Have at it. Make what you want to make. Mate, you don't know how big that is. That is massive. It's massive. Anyway, here's the leaks. It's over on Reddit. I haven't leaked anything. Before you start saying, oh, look, it's more Valrak leaks. Okay? I have not leaked anything. It's all over on Reddit. But the person who's leaked it has basically took it with a bucket. Because I don't know how you can make images this bad. Your phone does everything for you these days. It autofocuses and goes click. Leaking on stream, 2 more years of GW Blacklisted. Mate, I'm never getting off it. Why do you always pick on Daka? He deserves a pay rise. Mate, Daka deserves nothing.
Last wall
Daka
protocol
gets
engaged.
enough. He gets friendship out of it.
Our strength grows.
And a feel. He's not a professional leaker. It's true, he's not a professional leaker. So we've got Bjorn. We go to grid view. We've got Nidge the Stormcaller, Ulrich der Toadswolf, because this is all the German leaks. Mate, this is how I knew the Space Wolves are going to go on pre-order this weekend. Or should I say today? Because it's all leaked. That means it's been sent out to influencers. The influencers have them now. This is why. Influencers and some stores have them. Especially this German one. The picture doesn't match the page. What do you mean? The picture doesn't match the page. What are you on about? What are you on about? Next. Here he is. You thought he was gone, but he's not. Bjorn Wolf. Whatever his name is. Mate, I told you. Right? I absolutely told you. There's no way they're getting rid of Bjorn. There was people like, yeah, Bjorn's definitely going. There's no way they would get rid of Bjorn. Mate, mate, like I said, Wiggle, I heard nothing about Bjorn. Again, I think Bjorn, other dreadnoughts for Chaos Space Marines, normal Space Marines, like character or vehicles dedicated to a certain Space Marine chapter, that's all going to be next edition. I think next edition is going to be the vehicle edition. How many wounds? Yeah, I think it's 9 wounds. Is it 9 wounds? 5 plus invulnerable save?
Requisitions arrived.
Ulrich von Liechtenstein. Wait, where is that from now?
Ulrich von Liechtenstein?
What's that from now? That's triggered something in my head. What is that from? A Knight's Tale, that's it. You see, dude? Ulrich von Liechtenstein. And of course it's a Knight's Tale. Mate, what a film. Control Alt Do, mate. Thanks for donation. Rue, thanks for donation.
Curious what the new champions mentioned in the Armageddon book will be. Maybe the WS on bike, etc. Like how they updated characters for Arcs of Omen.
Maybe. Maybe. Mate, that's how they could release them, Control. Mate, I didn't even read that. Did they say that? What's this? I missed something? Mate, I should really read this shit, right? Hang on, let me go back to the top. Crusade is the way to play narrative Warhammer 40,000, and the latest 120-page supplement pulls out our focus back to Armageddon. A warp anomaly known as the Red Angel's Gate pours untold horrors onto the planet already deeply scarred by endless war. As the Imperium attempts to hold back the invasion of the World Eaters, you can grow your own army across a dedicated Crusade campaign designed to represent the furious battle for the Fire Waste. The book includes new Crusade badges, battle traits, champions. No, I don't think these are going to be new characters. I think these are just going to be like, I don't know, maybe? Maybe? Yarrick, bring him back. Bring him back. Get Yarrick back. The thing with Crusade play, right? It's like again, the closest I can say, it's more to a D&D game. No orcs yet. I think this, I've stated, I've got on record to say, I think Armageddon is going to be a 2-part series. The first is Imperium fighting demons, and then the orcs show up and have some fun.
Curious to see the points on the new models like the Wolf Priest and the Head Takers, and how existing characters' points will change.
Hey, we'll see. It's really not no. Right, this is what I mean, Cookie Dude, right? Your characters level up. They have skills. They get more powerful the more you play with them. That's what I mean. Like, that's cool. That's fun. I get that, right? But the way that I would like narrative play is like the missions you play. It's not just a bunch of terrain randomly placed to, I can hide here and an objective there. The missions mean something. Like the terrain means something. If you're near this piece of building, then maybe this gives you a little bonus. If you're in the building, it could explode. And you can take terrain away. Do you know what I mean? Like the battlefield to evolve like that. That's what I mean. Again, that's my take on it. That's my take. New Murderfang model or not? Make no new Murderfang. Let's go to the next one. Arjak Rockfist is there, all in German. Wolf Plister and Arjak Rockfist. He's there. Next, it's the battle guy. The fighting Thousand Suns. Zangors! I heard you love Zangors. All the Zangors. Guy's got a 4+ invulnerable save. Again, you can't really make that much out, to be fair with you, because the guy who took it is just, yeah. Blutwolf and Gram Mannheim. Yes, I butchered your language. Okay. Well. Yeah, that's all there. What do we have next? The Wolf Guard Heldontonir. Yes. Do you know what's hilarious? You know what's hilarious? The headhunters get wolves. But they fucking killed off Ragnar Blackmane's wolves. Make it make sense. Make it
Requisitions arrive.
make sense.
The heretics will burn.
Anyone, please.
GW leaks their stuff. Their picks are always fuzzy, like GW logic.
Mate, I definitely don't think GW have got this bitchin' ass wallpaper or tablecloth here. It's yellow, of course, it means I've leaked it. Gaz killed him, didn't make Gaz did kill him. But I'm just saying, Gaz killed him because they want to get rid of the models. That's why. That's why. When did Ragnar's wolf die? They died when he fought Gazskull. Gazskull killed him. What mate, if you kill the dogs, then you're a cunt. So Gazskull is a bigger cunt to me. This was a shocker for me. Thunderwolf Cavalry are still here.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
Whenever you talk about the rules you want, for example terrain power boosts and regiments, you just describe AOS. Is there something you want to share?
Mate, I've heard AOS is a fantastic game to play. It's just the lore for me, it's not up my alley, mate.
Is there a pic of the Termi datasheet?
I think there is, mate. Mate, we'll go through it one by one. I'm sure there is. Yeah, mate, Thunderwolf Cavalry, mate, they're here. You speak better German than English, do I? Vel. Next. Oh,
Hilarious. You speak better German than English.
There they are. Wolfguard Terminatortron. Right? I reckon full Space Wolf army would look fun. Mate, I think so too. Again, mate, if I do a Space Wolf army, I'm going to do them as Wolf Spear. Full on Wolf Spear. Full on Wolf Spear. They have like a light grey / black theme. It's really nice. Damn, just wrong all the time these days. We will make you speak, Valrak. We have way for making you talk. Yeah, I think they look cool. Well, nice. We've seen the models. Look cool. 4+ invulnerable save. 6-inch movement. Yeah. Yeah. Some wolves are still... Mate, the old wolves are still in here. And stuff. They're going still. Yep, confirmed. Next. Wolfen. The Wolfen is still here, boys.
The heretics will burn.
Can't tell from the pic, but it looks like we might have lost
definitely
Thunderhammers on the Termies.
Mate, you definitely have. They would have showed that off on the Terminators. I think, mate, what you get now is axes, right? Wolfen do have Wolfen have the Thunderhammers, but no new Terminators have the Thunderhammers. The Wolfen and Thunderwolves needed to go, says Nick. I like the axes, mate. I do think the axes are pretty cool. Next, of course, here he is. Todd's Fang. Todd's Fang. Todd's Fang. A.K.A. the Murder Fang. Alright? The Wolf and Dread is not new, no. Murder Fang made it. Please stop butchering my language. Listen, I've only just begun.
The heretics will burn.
I've only just begun, mate.
PLS, stop butchering my language.
I've only just begun Annihilate Hope. There we go. Murderfang, Wolf and Dreadnought, they're all there. Hi Val, can I see a picture of the Wolf Spear Chat's color scheme on Discord? Sure. Is it? Send me a picture, mate.
Hi Val, can I send you a picture of Wolf Spear's chapter's color scheme on Discord?
I know what they look like, is it? I've seen them. But yeah, if you want to send me them, then yeah, sure, mate. Send me a DM, mate. Always. He made his English already. Why not? God damn it. You already killed German. Please stop stabbing it. Can't be a Viking without a hammer. True. You need to, you know, Thor and stuff. Enwood. I mean, I can't even say the word. Ewan Daiger Dreadnought. Yes. 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 Are the Skyclaws still here? I don't think they are, mate. I think the Skyclaws are gone, right? Anything that flies is dead. Honorable Dreadnought. Oh, is that what it translates to? Goddamn German and their goddamn language. God damn it. Eisenpriester. Wait, Eisenhorn? He's a priest now? What's going on? So yeah, he's still in there. And that's it. That is it. What's Reddit saying? Murderfang staying. Let's go, mate. They're all happy with Murderfang. Mate, there was a meme picture here that made me laugh. Where is it? There was a meme picture. Mate, Hounds of Morkai gone. No more Phobos. It seems with these leaks, there's no... Again, people are saying that these are not all the leaks. But it's looking like the Phobos Marines are dead. I'll have to leave it up to you guys. I need to get this ASAP so I know what's still in it. Yeah, mate, I don't blame you. Mate, Longfangs have gone, Game Riot. Again, it appears Longfangs are not in there either. Mate, that's another one. The Stormfang gunship. The Stormfang gunship was the biggest model to me because it's literally the biggest model in there. Hounds of Morkai, Longfangs. The Thunderwolf Cavalry Battle Leader has gone. So there's no HQ now to lead them. So someone's going to have an army with extra wolves in them. I don't think they kill them. Probably they will be repacked as a kill team or something. Yeah, could be. Thunderwolf Cav go to 2 damage. 3 on the charge now. No Longfangs. Apparently no Longfangs. I showed you a bloody picture of my Space Wolves. All good. Lost at least 2 so far. Rest in peace, Game Riot. Rest in peace. It looks like there's at least 1 more data sheet after the Iron Priest. Well, it could be... Right. I don't think they're getting rid of the Stormfang gunship. Because... Right. Here's the meme. Let's see if it's on here. Let's see if the Space Wolf guys have got it. Right? No, this is just Reddit. What the fuck am I on about? How do I go back to... Let's go back to this one. There we go. Right, if we go down here, I'll try and find it. Because I've lost it now. The decal sheet. The Space Wolf decal sheet that leaked. Not... I think it was only a couple days ago. Where is it? I don't know what it is. There it is. There it is. So the decal sheet that leaked a few days ago, apparently, this came from a Stormfang gunship. So I personally think the Stormfang's still in. There's just something's happened. Mate, do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there's a fucking page missing. And they say, oh, like, the codex is out of date already.
Our strength grows.
Josh, welcome back. Where have you been, Josh? No, mate. The again, those pictures are all over the place. My card expired. What a bastard, Josh. No, mate. I appreciate you coming back. Thank you, mate, so much for the support. I love you. I hope they keep the Phobos for my Ravens. Mate, they have to, because your Chattermaster's in Phobos. I just got rid of it and only he can wear it. Still got more stuff than us BA players. Poor BA players. I see different Space Wolf transfer sheet posted. It's called Champions of Fenris. Oh, really? Strange. Very strange. Definitely another page after the Iron Priest. Yeah. Again, I'm sure there's more there. I definitely think there's more there. Again, this is just the first leak. Okay? This is just the first leak, guys. Where is it? There it is. Hang on, I'm just going to go back to it for you. Stand by. So, on here, you know, we got Logren, you've got Nidge and the Wolf Priest guy. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Do you think
40.
GW leaves out specific pages to learn who leaking their stuff?
They could do. They could do something like that. Right? Well, mate, if you think, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Rest wall protocol
11,
engaged.
12,
Our
13,
strength
14,
grows.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Mate, there's 20 data sheets there. They did say 20 data sheets. Yeah, mate, so, right. Don't forget, right, that one here connects with... Oh, for fuck's sake, Valrak. That one and that one connect. They're on the same page. Mate, there's 20 data sheets here. Do you know what? I actually think it's all of them. Because they did say 20. I know the article says 25, but I think they've typoed it. Alex, mate, thanks for the massive 5, brother. Where have you been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alex, put you down 25 times. Times you by 5, I love you. Just use it as a normal Astartes aircraft and keep playing them. Oh, mate, of course. Of course you can do that, Ryan. But, mate, the problem is, again, right? Here's the problem. Of course you can play it as a normal Astartes aircraft, which a lot of people will do. But a lot of people have the model and they want to play with it as Space Wolves. Sadly, they can't do that anymore because it'll go to Legends, where you can still play with it, not in the competitive scene, which is okay. But what my problem is when it goes to the shelf is that Games Workshop stopped caring about it. So it doesn't get balance updates. It doesn't get the love that it deserves. And it eventually just fades out into dust. But yeah, mate, play with it as much as you want. No one's going to stop you. Unfortunately, everything is here. 20 days use postal form of Comet Patrol and 1 armor rule.
Grows.
Yeah. Salty, mate, look at this guy. What an absolute superstar. Salter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mate, you're a legend and I love you. Thank you so much. You pay $200 for members. GW thanks you. Mate, this is the reason I won't get into, like, Legion Imperialis, because I think they're just going to fucking knock it off. Holy shit, I didn't think you were still streaming. I just got here. Well, AJ. I've been streaming for 1 hour, 36 minutes. The member button is broke, AJ. Can you test it? I hate competitive scene. It's toxic. I don't think it's toxic, right. Let me just say this right now. I go to competitive tournaments. I don't think it's toxic. I think there's a certain amount, you know, anywhere where you go, any workplace you go, there's always got to be a cunt or cunts. No matter where you go, who you meet, there's always going to be someone who you dislike. That's just life. That is just life. The problem I have with competitive play is how it affects the game for the casual player. Because the competitive scene changes the rules and the points for the normal run-of-the-mill player. That's what I dislike about that scene. Not people meeting up and meeting friends and meeting, you know, having the time of their life, because a lot of people love these competitive events to play with their friends. That's why I keep saying I personally think competitive play should have a different point system and a different rule system, where if a data change happens in the competitive scene, it goes to the competitive data slate rather than the normal one. Because these people just jump from one army to the next, whatever's hot at the moment. And the people who have left with dog shit in their hands are just the casual players. That's my problem with it. That's always been my problem with it. I just got a notification I've been gifted a membership. Many thanks, whoever that was. I don't know who it was, Dirt Hermit Hobbies, but welcome. Again. Right, now you have to give 5 forward. Wait, what? Yeah, that's why I waited to buy my first time. I heard my little leak about the walls, and I waited. I wouldn't buy one unused models. Mate, that's one of the things
Piss
that I've
off
heard.
Blood Angels, we kept our dreads. Piss off World Eaters, we kept our cavalry.
Piss off Blood Angels, we kept our dreads. Piss off World Eaters, we kept our cavalry. The blood is coming for you. The blood is coming. We staying late or what, Val? Mate, I'll stay late tonight. What time is it? I'll tell you what, I'll stay as long as you want. Didn't GW try that with Power Level last edition?
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
I still don't understand what Power Level was.
Didn't GW try that with Power Level last edition?
I still don't understand what that was. Mate, just like Games Workshop, they take 4 steps forward and 20 back. They make it more complicated than it is. All you have to do is say, hey, look. Here's the competitive digital journal. You want to make a list of a competitive play? It's in the app. Play it for casual play? In the app. They have 2 different point values. There we go.
Just
Fixed.
joined. Biggest disappointment is losing TW leaders. Without that, I have big concerns of how TWC will play. I have 2 full squads with WL and BL for each. Now those are useless.
Again, mate, all I can say is sorry, mate. Sucks, right? This is going to keep on happening. Firstborn units are going to be trimmed next Space Marine Codex. It's got to keep on happening. Games Workshop are cutting the fat away. There's going to be more and more. They're going to be adding more stuff like, you know, maybe different weapon options for like Outriders, maybe Outrider captains, but a lot more stuff will just be lost. Because what Games Workshop wants you to do, mate, it's a business. They've got to try and get rid of your old models so you buy new models. That's what they want you to do. You're just going to have the points for another brick of TWC. What's TWC? What's TWC? Like the video games, a game needs to be first. Look at the old Call of Duty Halo. All were fun. When we went to competitive, the games became less fun. Same applies to 40k. Oh, Thunderwolf Cav. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. Thunderwolf Cav, jail just got more toxic. Isn't competitive match play rules and everything else for casual play? Mate, it is. But I think it's bad for casual play because it's not fun. It's designed for competitive players. Again, right? This is just my opinion. I'm not saying this is the way it should be. I'm just saying this is how I would like it. And, mate, some guy got so fucking upset with me. He was like, you're trying to change competitive play. I'm like, I'm not, mate. I'm just giving you my opinion on how I feel. Doesn't mean it should change or it's the best idea. It's just my idea. This is just the way I see it. If you see it differently, then that's you. I don't fucking care. It's just the way I see it. That's it. Val's opinion is facts. God damn it, Richard. I had a good time playing Bolt Action game at my local game store. Mate, right. Again. I'll say this right now. Where's Woodimp in chat? I need Woodimp. Hang on. I'm gonna try and find him. Why have I got so many messages? Holy shit. Why is April messaging me? God fucking damn it. She's a psychopath. Where's Woodham? Where's this little bastard? He sent me a link ages ago. Right? He sent me a link ages ago. Where is it, Woodimp? I'm getting it up, mate. I love to get it up and show you. Right, stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Where is this little bastard? Where is it? I don't think I can find it. Oh, here it is. Let's see if it's still working. Here we go. We've got it. Right? Right? This is a competitive Bolt Action tournament. Now, when I say competitive, this is the best in the world meeting up. This is like, if you win it, you are the best in the world. Look at their setups to GW setups, because in their games, terrain is narrative. This is it. Look at this, mate. Jungle one. There's like factories like Stalingrad and stuff. And again, mate, this is not just a run-of-the-mill tournament. This is like where all like the best players meet up and fight. Like an Al Alamein, like battle one. Like kind of Pegasus Bridge one kind of thing. Like, you know, hold the bridges and stuff. Now, I get it. Some people say, oh, it looks shit. It's not for me. But to me, this is what a wargaming table is. It has character. Right? It has a bit of personality. The table itself is another entity in the game. It's basically another player. That's the way I see it. The terrain is a player itself. It's you versus your opponent and the table. Man, I love it. I absolutely love it. Normandy and stuff like that. Mate, tippity top tier. Tippity top tier. Again, that's not going to translate into 40k because, you know, it's a bit different. But I cannot tell you enough. Pick up Bolt Action and play it. I remember, right? I remember the first time I played Bolt Action. I put my airborne squad into a building. I was like, I'll just hold the fucking building. Airborne it, right? Fucking SMGs through windows and stuff. He put a HE round into the building and blew the fucking building up with everyone inside of it. And I was like, what? You can do that? And then, because the building blew up, the way their terrain works, you have like 3 versions of it. You have like a full house, like a semi-destroyed house, and like a complete ruin. And it like, alright, it's like a semi-destroyed building now. And, you know, there's more openings you can see through the building and stuff.
My knights should be able to destroy terrain.
Don't put your spies in ruins. This is true, yeah. Don't do this. Mate, it's cool. Like, if you have, like, a guy in a bell tower and you shoot a mortar at it, if the mortar hits, then you have to roll a dice to see what floor, what level the mortar shell goes off on. It's that thematic. Like, it can blow, like, the bottom out and, like, your guy can still be okay at the top. You know what I mean? It's like little things like that. You can charge your tank into buildings and fucking demolish it. I love all that kind of cool stuff. I love that kind of cool stuff. Again, it just adds a little bit more character to the game itself. For me, it's more fun. I'm sure some people would dislike that, hate that. But I think that's pretty cool. Valrak wants simple rules, but likes complicated rules. No, mate. I've never said I'm a fan of simple rules. Like, I think 8th edition was my funnest game because how fun it was. But it doesn't mean that, you know... Mate, I'll say it right now. I think they should bring back templates. Uh-oh. Maybe scatter dice, maybe. But I'd like to see templates return. I like templates. I thought they were cool. Not too sure about scatter dice. They do hurt me. I always fail with scatter dice. But templates, I'll take. The upcoming 4K Salamander Saturnine Titan is going to be so cool. What, the Dreadnought, Kev? Mate, it looks... Do you know what? I didn't like it when I first saw it, but I think it's grown on me now. I think it has grown on me. I missed the beginning when it's a pre-order. God damn it, Taylor. This Saturday, mate. It's this Saturday. So, Horus Heresy with more army options. See, now, there's some things in the Horus Heresy that I don't like. Like, what's it called? Initiate and stuff. I'm not really a fan of that. But I get it. Like, why I don't like...
Because does kinda it feels like we should be fighting street to street in the middle hive city.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's stuff like that I don't like. Because does it kind of feel like we should be fighting in the street to street in the middle hive city? Well, the thing is, right, there's a bit of a debate online. And I actually understand this debate and where people are coming from. Every 40k board now is a city fighting board. The reason is it's designed with like all these ruins and stuff because you have to hide your troops behind walls because how powerful the guns are. Like, there's no really open battlefields anymore, you know, with like a little bit of trees here and there, like bushes, and you're like just fighting here and there, a little bit of barbed wire or anything. You can't have that in 40k anymore because how devastating the weapons are. Check DMs. Is this your penis again? What are you showing me? God damn it. Well, I should have checked it. Why are so many people messaging me? Holy shit. Holy shit. I've got so many. That's why you should return to... Oh, mate, I'm doing all Warhammer. Currently, we're playing hide and seek with elf-covered boards. Right. Hopefully, I'm not coming across solid. That's not my intention at all. I just hate that with the stories we get, with the epic IP, the lore of these armies, like, we put so much time into painting our armies, and it just turns into hiding them in a fucking L-shaped building. I'm around this wall. You can't see me. Woohoo. Do you know what I mean? I just hate that. I want to be out there on the street, fucking hitting you with a hammer, fighting hand to hand, bayoneting, in 2-3, twist 2-3, out 2-3 next. Do you know what I mean? I want these epic battles. Peekaboo. Whether and other narrative stuff or scoring site would be nice. Instead of the current dev cycle, 50 different reanimation protocols. Do you know what, right? Do you know what did it really cool? Boarding actions. Mate, boarding actions did stuff like lights out. You roll certain dice. A certain area of the boarding action terrain is like the air sucked out. It's into the void and stuff. You take like leadership tests and
Requisitions arrive.
mortal wounds and
The
stuff.
heretics
Mate, and you do stuff like the lights go out, so you can
Or
only
would
see
imp.
like
Check
6 inches in
general.
front of you and stuff.
Haha.
You know, like really cool. Paul Wood Imp, check general. Wait, what's Wood Imp got now? Is he even here? I think, is he working? Wood Imp, you okay? We need to call an SUV. What is this? What is this? Can you get your GW inside to keep a mission deck aside for me? Listen, mate, I don't have it. Do you know what, right? I've been accused of like having GW insiders. I don't know anyone at GW. I know ex-employees, right? I know some ex-employees. Everyone says, yeah, well, Valrak, why the rumours? So right then. Of course, right? Rumours and leaks, all roads lead to Rome. But it doesn't mean like I'm in the bins. I'm meeting someone in the cubicle like store. Right? Slide them under. Mate, there's so many people that go online and claim that I know someone at inside Games Workshop. It's actually kind of slanderous to say that. Very slanderous. Lies and slander. I think at this point you need to collab with a rules channel and actually put an alternative rule set forward. No, mate. No. Mate, I'm not fucking doing their game for them. They can do it themselves. That's what they paid all the money for. Valrak himself works at Games Workshop. There we go. That's it. That is it. There you go. You broke it. You've broke everything. 1 book for a tournament, 1 book for narrative, 1 book for exploding terrain, 1 book for boarding action. All the books.
Arrive. The heretics will burn.
Boarding actions was whisper in the warp where a warp monster attacks different sections of the board.
Let's go. That could be cool. I've always said it'd be really cool to have like a... Well, technically, they have it in Kill Team where there's like you can play against yourself. Why not have that in boarding actions where there is a third player and that third player is like an NPC and it's Gene Stealers? So, you know, if like someone just goes, I'm going to put my army here and wait, but maybe Gene Stealers will come for them and start attacking them because like they're not getting involved and they're like trying to like hide and be sneaky bastards. So even though they don't fight you, they're fighting someone and it can cause them massive damage. Yeah. YouTube featured this live stream. Wait, what? What have they done, mayonnaise? So I'm joking about the Saturnine Titan, but I swear they are prepping 30k to allow for Titanicus. Mate, I heard they've got a tabletop scale of a War Master Titan. I heard that rumor ages ago. All right, Chief Librarian May Maze. I appreciate that. Thank you. Boarding actions had a tile rule in White Dwarf a while ago, turning things into chaos and shields. Oh, cool. You mean Imperator? No, mate. I mean a War Master. A War Master's a Titan, right? I'm sure it is. Yeah. Yeah. So one was like the weird looking, like big shoulders. Don't know. I'm just gonna search it here. War Master Titan. War Master Titan. Yeah, this one. Apparently this one. Apparently they've got like, you know, a tabletop scale of that. Imagine. Another big boy. Another big boy. Boom. YouTube featured. Mate, I have no idea what that means, YouTube featured. Am I the big time now? Well, it's all coming up Valrak. It's all coming up Valrak. Well. Angry walking torches. Gotta love, mate, I love Warhammer as well. Mate, it's the best fucking thing in existence, right? Means your GW NDA is paying off, goddammit. Featured under known sex pests. Is Valrak trending? Mate, I actually did trend at one point when the line released. Remember that? I was on the YouTube trending page. I think it was like number 8. We had like 12,000 people watching the stream. And we're all losing our mind with the lion. Mate, it was a great time. It was a fantastic time. One of the best times. I loved it all. Every single day was a great day. A fantastic day. Right, and on that note, I've been streaming for 2 hours. I'm going to get off, boys. It is 9:30. I'm going to chill, relax. I don't know. Maybe make some food. Have a little bit of a supper. Bit of cheese and toast. Right? You know what to do. Oh, boy. Can you, mate, send me a message on Discord now. We'll get it sorted. Send me a message right now. We'll get it sorted. Contact front. I'll check it. I'll see what I can do. You can't leave now. You featured. Gift a membership and I'll stay. No one gifted a membership. All right. I guess I'll leave then. You don't want me to stay. After everything we've been through. After everything we've been through. Sounds like a scam. Mate, would I scam you? Look into my eyes. Would I scam you? Emperor Bless.
Last wall protocol engaged.
That doesn't count.
Our strength
He became
grows.
a member. That wasn't a gift. I said gifted. Right?